Today I'm going to talk about an idea I came up with because I have intelligent mice. What can I say? I don't know if it's in the food or in the climate or whatever, but I know mice are generally intelligent as it goes. They can pretty much get to any food if they can smell it or whatever. They're very industrious. They'll find the food, they'll get to the food, they can get through such small holes, they can get through such small cracks into wherever they want to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you today an idea I came up with. Now this is the food tray that you would normally put the food on, and what happens is the little stinkers lick it clean. They just lick it clean, and you're left with a mousetrap that looks like that. You say, well, where is the food that I put on it? Well, guess what? They took it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you, you're going to need a piece of Brillo pad. Okay, piece of Brillo pad, something coarse, like a scouring pad, Scotch-Brite, I think it's called by name, very strong, doesn't pull apart that easily. You're going to need a little piece of tag wire, like from a garbage bag or that sort of thing, just a piece of steel wire, at least 2 or 3 inches. You're going to need about 2 inches for this. You're going to need a pair of needle nose pliers. You'll see why shortly. That's just to help with the application. A pair of scissors, well, that's to cut the Brillo and also to cut your tag wire. And you're going to need a little bit of peanut butter. You don't need much, but what I do is I take it out of the container because there's no way that I'm going to be sticking a knife that I've been, if the mousetraps have been previously successful, I am not about to start sticking a knife into a good thing of peanut butter and corrupt it with ickies. Yucky, yucky, yucky. So that's what you're going to need. Now, we're going to start off first with the pad. Okay, I've already got a bit of a piece pre-cut here. You want it about 1 centimeter long by about 2 centimeters long. Well, about that big, you know, about the size of your fingernail. Okay, about the size of your fingernail. You cut a piece off. You got that nice little piece there, and you take your tag wire, about 2 inches of it, and you need about that much. Don't forget, you can always cut off, you can always trim off any excess if you need to, so usually 2 inches is good. It gives you something to work with, something to get your hands on. And you take your tag wire, and you basically fold it in half. And then I usually squeeze it down here because it gives it a little bit, makes it a little bit tighter. So I squeeze it down so it's nice and tight like a hairpin. And I spread it open a little bit. Then you take your mousetrap and you feed it through because it's usually a cut hole you can get through. You just take your tag wire, put it through like so. Take your piece of Brillo pad and go about lengthwise, you know, about halfway. And stick it in there. Okay, hang on to your tag wire with your Brillo pad, and then get it in there. And then get the twist started. Get the twist. Where the needle nose pliers come in. Okay, take your needle nose pliers, don't mind the shake. To tighten it up. Snug it up because you don't want the little stinkers to be able to yank this thing out. Check it. Well, no, see, it's not quite tight enough. So what we're going to do is we're going to push it down a little bit more. Yeah, see, that's just too loose. So you want to tighten it right up. And go down a little bit further. And you tighten it right up. There. Now they can't pull it out, okay? Trim off your excess, or you can even use it to pull it toward the center of the thing, fold it over, and you can hook underneath. Now kind of hold it in the center. Doesn't matter. All in the aesthetics of it. The mouse doesn't care. He's only looking for a quick meal. Okay, so there it is attached to the thing. Now, mice are greedy little creatures, and if you supply them a nice little feeding station, and it's in a nice, quiet, out of the way place, they are going to be content to sit and lick, and they will come back. Don't be afraid to use a little bit of peanut butter. It's not going to break you, and it becomes a feeding station for your mice. The parents will, if they live long enough, the parents will show the young ones where it is, and the young ones will know where they can get a fix, because their metabolism is so high that they have to eat, and eat a lot. So don't be afraid to use a fair amount of peanut butter and just work it in. That's why I like the oily peanut butter, kind of runny. It's nice and runny, so you can get it right into the Brillo pad. And then what's going to happen is the mouse is going to come and he's going to sit and he's going to lick at it, and then when he can not lick anymore and he wants to get the peanut butter inside the Brillo pad, he's going to start tugging on it with his teeth. He will. And when he starts to do that, bang, deploys the MOUSETRAP, because he hasn't just licked it clean, he's actually grabbed a hold of it with his teeth and yanked on the trigger. So that's just my little tip. I hope that helps you rid your house of a few more vermin. And I apologize, it is not the kind way to get rid of mice, but I'm sorry, this is the way I do it, and I hope they go to a better place. But this is how I do it, and it does work. I'm very successful with it. Any MOUSETRAP that I've done this with is 100% successful. That's why I like to use the tough Brillo pad, because if you use something like a wash pad, a soft plastic wash pad, what happens is they shred it with their teeth. They actually pick away at it, and then it just turns it into fluff, and they get all the food out of it, and it's left clean. That's why the Brillo pad works really well. Alright, I hope you can use that, and thank you for watching my video. Feel free to respond. I don't care. Any improvements to this is always appreciated.